This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. You are entering Tara's terrestrial aura. Are you ready? I repeat, this is not a test. This is not a test.
Hey, welcome to my space. This is Tara, the one and only terrestrial aura, here in our proximities of the energies of our fields. I thank you for being here with me as always, because that is magical, that's powerful, and it's inspiring me to create. And I'm grateful for that, because I love to create and I love to be the essence of creation as it's formed and the embodiment of myself and all that I adorn. Yes. Okay. So with that being said, I just wanted to stop in for a little message, because I've been on this thing today of this energy and this feeling, because I've been getting pulled in so many directions, but yet I'm staying so centered within my own reflection and direction within myself, instead of feeling the pulls of these outside things that I know in some form of reality I should be pulling myself to. I'm realizing my own energy and what I am supposed to do within that energy field, without having to feel like an entanglement of someone else's matter or another purpose outside of myself, in which I don't currently belong within the currency of my current reality. So with that, there has been quite a bit of inner reflection and just all of these things. And it's one of those things, I posted this tweet earlier that I'm gonna share in this video right now as we speak. And are you reading it? I'll let you read it. Okay, so I'm sure you read it by now, and if you haven't, just keep reading, because as you can tell, I'm not really saying anything until I'm going to, so you could still technically be reading it and you're not missing anything right now. But okay, so that's interesting. But okay, so yeah, loves, yeah. So it's interesting, because we live these lives of division and separation, and we often kind of lose our own comprehension and realization of ourselves. We get so divided in the separation of all that is, feeling oh, well, this has to be this way, or oh, this has to be that way, because this is the way this is meant to be, or oh, I'm enlightened because I went through this and my path is so incredibly different than yours, and I am so amazing and you must not be there yet, because if you were there yet, then you would already know that technically I'm the best at everything, and everything that I do is all that matters, because I do you get the pattern? That's the thing. We are our own I ams, and that's the beauty of life, and that is the beauty of all that is. And the thing is, for us to look at ourselves as if our opinion, our I am presence is all that matters, that's where we lose touch with reality. Because when it really boils down to it, the makeup of the matter is that the water that is in the pot is all the consumption of all of us, and we're all that hot. We're all of that matter. We're all of that form. We're all the condensation that raises as the steam leaves that destination. We are literally the embodiment of Earth, living as itself, breathing as itself. I'll share another tweet that correlates with this exact message. But what I'm saying here is, we are it. We are the antimatter. We are the matter. We are the dark matter. We are the light matter. We are all of it. But when we choose to see ourselves as some separate, only I am presence that can be, instead of I am this and this is me. This is me. This is my essence. And I thank you, God Source Creator, for all that is. All my benevolence. I'm so grateful. Okay. Yes. So we are that powerful. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying we're not powerful. I'm not saying that we're not worthy of the greatness in which we acknowledge ourselves to be. But the thing is, once we acknowledge ourselves to be the greatness that we are, it is so incredibly imperative that we also acknowledge the beauty in all that is not us. All of the beauty that exists coexisting in the reality in which we create through the makeup of this matter of the innate that we are. The aspects, think of the planetary alignments, the energies, the frequencies, the core values of each of our entities, all the makeup of our matters, the DNA, the structures, the molecules, the all that is everything, all of it, all of it, all of it. Think of all of that in the combustion of itself, and think about that as the human intellect and the reflection of ourselves projecting this imagery into the world of what we see, calling it a consciousness structure of what we have conceived, because we have birthed this idea of this reality. We have birthed this essence of this dream. And we're all here, cognitively functioning our mechanics together, making this mechanism flow, making it move, making it take its toll on our essence of reality. And what happens if we wake up from the dream? Do we all just consciously construct ourselves into a new outlook, a new objective, a new perspective, a new reflection of life? Do we just simply go into another form in flight? I don't know. And that's the beauty of it. Because you don't know either. And to say that you know, it makes you just as much of a hypocrite as all those people that you have named, called out, or you have put in a category to shadow ban in your mind your own shadows, because all you're doing is suppressing your shadows by saying that you are more than any other being on this planet. You are not more than anyone else. You are not better than anyone else. And you do not know more just because of what you have learned. What you have learned is a beautiful artistry in which you have used your human to be. But that is not the only makeup of the matter, of the whole aspect of we. There's so much more that is seen beyond belief, that is seen beyond seeing. And when we realize, when we tap into that energy and realize that all of our worst enemies, all of our worst situations or obligations or whatever it may be, they're all a makeup of the matter that we are as we be this consciousness that's living and breathing form of aspects of earth, consciously formed. Like, we are literally the aspects of earth in the planetary alignments attuned to the energies of the other planets' frequencies that are affecting our entities through the energy in which we were placed here to be. We are the reflection of earth. We are the reflection of a human, living, breathing essence, reflection of all that is in this capsule, in this entity that we call our human, that we are being. We are universally everything, and cosmosically, I'm going to make that word up. Yes, cosmosically, we'll even say whatever. All of it's us. It's all us. We are the makeup of all of the matter. We are literally just living in this essence of this cognitive narrative to be able to express our energetic fields in a way of expressatory methods. And because of that, that is a reason to be grateful for life itself. That is the reason to embrace life as life itself, because you are life. You are breathing life into the source of the creation in which you are creating as this destination we call Earth, that we call life, that we call being, that we call human, that we call whatever you want to call it. Because the thing is, we are the ones that are consciously drawing it, that are consciously concocting this matter. Just like cultures, they cultivate because they consciously create together and cultivate and fester these beliefs and these things. And then we separate and we divide because we don't want other people to transcribe what our mind may tell, or what our intel may know that they may not know, because we're so divided, yet uniquely we're all whole. Whenever we live in a world that is open to sharing the aspects of themselves rather than tearing apart the whole picture by only wanting to maintain in self, inside only to reflect, never wanting to give credit to be able to blossom another seed, to not only need credit to blossom another's seed. That is not a reality that we need when it really comes down to it. We need a world that wants to expand itself, that wants to co-create, that wants to be the expansion of another's mind just as much as the other's mind expands them inside into the great divine. That is the essence of being. That is the essence of seeing life in a different cognitive form than what we have ever done before. That is a way of having love for all that is and seeing the beauty for all of life's gifts. Once we realize this, we change the whole perspective of the game, and nothing will ever be the same. But it's all a matter of consciousness, a matter of cognitive thought, a matter of if we'll let our souls be sown instead of all store-bought. And that is up to you, the beholder of this message that is now received. What are you consciously choosing to conceive? I love you so much. Thank you for enjoying this message. If you enjoyed it, thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. And thank you for just being the essence of all that you do. If you enjoy my content, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Your appreciation is so incredibly valued. Your feedback is so incredibly honored. And your love is so gratefully and graciously felt. I am so incredibly honored to be of presence in this space with you amongst such beautiful co-creators and to stimulate each other's minds in the ways in which we do. I am so grateful for you and all that you do. Thank you for being here. To the outro. I'll talk to you soon. Beauty within you that you see as the reflection of me, as I see the reflection of you. Thank you for that beautiful point of view. Girl, I knew you'd get it. You're so cute. No, really, it's all you. It's just my beauty recognizing you. Thank you for that recognition.